today. We're just doing a little bit of visual ASMR. I didn't have the mic on me, but I'm your bus comparison to McD. My bus companion to McD. Oh, you're going to McDonald's. I was like, comparison. Yeah, the next closest option would probably be the Steam frame with pace tracking add-ons. It gives you tingles. Yeah, I'm glad. Have you never had visual ASMR? Thank you, Siren. Love my hand movements. Thank you, Trexie. After a fun and exciting day, we're just gonna wind down. Doctor's orders. Doctor's orders. Most of the visual ASMR people come on at night. That's true. That's true. I mean, I've seen NRO on around the time that I stream. But yeah, most at night. Would I learn to move hands like that? I just do what's relaxing. Because I get tingles from this stuff too. So, whatever I like, I just experiment. Do whatever gives me tingles. How much was my full body? All in all, I've probably spent a couple $1,000 on full body. Sorry about that loud noise. Hi Hex, how are you? But you don't need to spend thousands of dollars. I think there are some cheaper options out there nowadays. If you have a strong imagination, it's almost like touching your face. Right? Also, I hope the volume level is okay. Is it? Oh. This is really relaxing and cozy. I'm glad you feel so. Oh, alerts. Okay, one loud noise coming up. 1 second. Usually I don't have alerts or have to worry about alerts. So if we did it, I'd get tingles. I don't really get relaxed from it. Like, I think with most ASMR, I actually need some other thing to go with it. Like music. I like to combine ASMR and music because I do get tingles, but the tingles kind of make me wake up rather than relaxing me. They put me on edge, you know? Makes you feel better, it's calming, soothing. Aww. I'm glad you feel so damn. You are loved and appreciated. That's for sure. They stimulate, yeah, right? They stimulate me. So it's not really a sleepy time type of thing. but I can fall asleep to ASMR. I did the other day, but it was just like it wasn't. It was ASMR, but it was more like just soft talking and some slight noises. You go to bed. Good night, Fire. Sleep well. Sleep well. Slime VR trackers, but they require reading tutorials and being tech savvy and regular calibrations. Yeah, I honestly think it's just best to wait for the flex pose for when they come out. Full body. Does make you feel loved? You are. You might even even deeper. Oh shucks. Oh shucks. Soft talking is so underutilized compared to whisper. I agree. I agree. I hear most people whispering rather than soft talking. Sai, thank you for gifting a sub to Fundo. Do you have a request? Am I going to play more games soon? Yes. I think I might actually tell you guys about that other channel that I have, and I'll play games there, so I feel a little bit less pressure. You feel safe whenever Lila does ASMR. Thank you. I'm glad. You just don't get it from tapping, licking. Wow, I feel special then that I managed to get you to have some tingles. No more cakes from the bakery. Unfortunately, no. Not today, at least. Check back again tomorrow. Hi, Immortal. Hello. How are you? Comfiest bus ride ever. Extra comfy. You could hide behind me. I'd protect you. I'd protect you. You'd be safe with me. Easier way into playing games with chat since it's less activity, but don't do it if you're not sure about it. Yeah, I want to do it. I think for sure. I think for sure I want to do it. And I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I should just have. Maybe I should just do everything on one account. I probably should. Although, yeah. I know I shouldn't, but sometimes I'm like, Because, I mean, I do kind of worry about numbers, because, like, technically, you get less, like, of a sponsorship payout if your numbers are lower. I haven't done a sponsorship yet, but I do want to do one. But, I mean, I wouldn't even need to if I could just make the outfit anyway. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about numbers. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Totally forgot you don't like McD. You're going to Chick-fil-A. That's another one I don't like. Welcome back, Psycho. I'm good. How are you? You've seen everyone. Oh, I just really wanted to hold my hand. Keep everything to one account. Yeah, like, I mean, really, that's what I should do. Galidov, thank you for the follow. Hi, Heroic. Maybe a private combo. Honestly, not even. Like, I'm honestly tired of talking about it. Like, just cause it doesn't actually matter. Like, it really doesn't. I mean, it kind of does, but not really, you know? At the end of the day, what matters is that you guys are here, and I have my lovely community, and if I really was about to go homeless, I know that you guys wouldn't let me go homeless. Because, you know, that's really what I worry about when I worry about money, is that us losing our house because we can't afford the mortgage and stuff. So, like, why do I even have to worry? Why am I worrying about that kind of stuff? Like, we get the word out there, right? And we'd say, hey, guys, you know, I appreciate, you know, discount, help me save my house. Love this clause. Thank you. Thank you. Voice is so soothing. Wish my voice was like yours. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm sure your voice is very soothing yourself. You don't use it to sleep either. It's just getting cozy and during the calm. You got a monitor. A monitor facing. I've seen those before. They actually are kind of cool. Like in a bunk bed or something. But your sweet ass is letting me come. Thank you. I'm really blessed to have people like you in my life. Heading to dinner. Have a good dinner. Have a good dinner, Nihilus. Just buy another house. I mean, you're right. If you're going homeless, just buy another house. Obviously. I deserve a castle. I don't know about a castle. I don't think I could do with like the maintenance of taking care of a castle. Uncapped subathon. Maybe I have thought about doing a subathon, and I was going to do one, but I kind of like have been thinking, oh, maybe that's not a good idea, because I mean, I don't know. Like, sure, it might work, but is it really right to do that? To like goad people into giving me money? That's pretty much what it is. I mean, I do need money for stuff around the house. Like, I mean, John brought that up the other day, like, or not the other day, but last month we were talking, and he was like, "Oh, you could do a subathon, and you know, show like, okay, we hit this goal. Like, obviously we have the normal goals, but also like showing what the money's gonna go towards, which is like house repairs and redoing the electrical, cause we have the original electrical in our house." From the 1920s. So yeah. At that point I would just do direct donations. Yeah, we still need a kitchen too. We still do need a kitchen. That's the main stuff, is the kitchen and the electrical. Hi Padiatra, how are you? Hi Brandon, how are you? I don't have a kitchen? No. A couple years back, our kitchen was completely destroyed by water damage, and we still haven't had the like we've done things bit by bit, but we don't have the money to redo the whole thing and like, you know, get my mom wants to do some extra stuff to the kitchen, like tear down a wall. So we also would need to hire an engineer for that. Your friend almost went home. You paid his rent and gave him $1,200 to help him. You're a good friend. You're a really, really good friend. You are an amazing friend. Kitchen alone is worth it. I mean, it would be really nice to be able to tell my mom, like, hey, I have the money for the kitchen, let's do it. Like, I would love to see the look on her face, like, and us like planning out and like planning like what floor we're gonna get, you know, wallpaper, like backsplash, colors, cabinets, all that stuff. But yeah, our house is old, definitely over 100 years now. 100 years old. You want to do it? My mom wants to, like, to me, I think a kitchen is a kitchen, but I kind of agree with my mom that opening up the kitchen and having some more space in the kitchen would make for better resale value. My mom knows I stream, but she doesn't know. She knows I stream VR and ASMR, but she doesn't know like the specifics of like what my VTuber looks like or like anything else. She just knows some vague information, and she definitely doesn't know that I do fancy. What side do you sign up? She already thinks I do OnlyFans. She already thinks I do OnlyFans. She's never been curious. I never told her my name on Twitch, so she can't. You're not ready to meet mom that? No, you're not. Yeah, she doesn't know my username, so... Good to modernizing, upgrading electrical systems to modern standards will pay for itself over time. But a burnt house... Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, that's my first priority, is getting enough money to where we can replace the electrical. Because it is a fire hazard, you know? It is definitely a fire hazard, especially because, you know, we run so much stuff. So many modern appliances that are pulling so much electricity. So, yeah, and we estimate that's gonna cost about 20k. But it's kind of hard to save up money because I do give my mom a little money every month. Just to help with like all the bills. Doesn't she know you're called Lila? No. I could give her a mute's Twitch name, she would never know. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. There are very few mutes that like are actually wholesome, and I think she'd figure it out if like, I mean, wholesome mutes in my time zone. There's basically none. And she'd come in and be like, you reckon, like, you know, she'd come in my chat. My mom's been in my chat before, but not this chat, a different chat that I had. So there are wholesome mutes in my time zone, in my time zone, in my time zone. That, I mean specifically in my time zone. She would never search Lila, the name she gave you at birth. That's not my name. Hi Toss, how are you? You love dark tan abbeys with bright glowing eyes. They make the eyes pop stand out. Me too. I love them as well. Oh, I'm glad you like them. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm never giving up. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, that's something that has crossed my mind because other people have talked about it. That like, you know, having a darker Abby could be harmful to your growth, but I don't really care. I like the way my Abby looks, and I'm not gonna change it just to grow. Playing the bit. Yeah, I got this from showing some ass on that site. No, I am not. My mom was very clear that I'm not to do any showing ass at all. I think, I think she'd be fine with what I do, because from talking with her, I felt like the reason why she didn't want me to do it was because it could hurt my chances of getting a job. And, you know, once you put something out onto the internet, it's out there forever. But, I mean, if someone's like, oh, is this you? I can just say no. I can just say, I don't know who that is. It sounds just like, you know, I don't know. AI, I guess. Is she not open-minded? No, she's open-minded. Like, she used to come to my old stream and she would support me and watch me and stuff like that. And she supported me, like, sharing my Twitch with all of my family members. Even my dad. Have fun, Purple Tundra. Have fun. Yeah, I show polygons. I don't show ass. Faceless pictures could always be AI. Exactly. It's all just AI. I have a clip of you saying it was. You'll always say it's not you. Yeah, it's not me. It's someone else saying that. I die on the inside. Yeah, so. Helling of it. What the heck just happened to my camera? I've been on Twitch for about 7 years now. Ugh, oh my god. I was worried for your sister and her family's house. There was last year electrical burn. -8 to Mars, but it's very old, small detached house built in the 40s, 50s, and electric wires and system need to upgrade in some way. Yeah. Like, our wires aren't even insulated. That's like how old they are. Let me tell you guys a story, okay? We had an electrician come over to give us a quote on redoing all of the electrical. And my mom wanted him to replace a light switch that was upstairs. And he opened the light switch and he started pulling on the wire and it snapped in his hand. The wire snapped in his hand. He's like, yeah, I can't replace this switch. He's like, do you want it? Like, yeah, sure, I guess. He handed me the snapped off piece of wire. Yeah, so he managed to put it back though. If you have a question about that, you can. My messages are open on that site, so you can ask me. It will take a while for me to get back to you though. I was a co-title on the old account. Yes, my mom is very cool. That's not a good sign, no. No, it's not a good sign. So I've been trying to save up, okay? They quoted us at like, I think it was somewhere around 16, I don't know, but that was a long time ago. So I think it's gonna be around 20, 25 now with, you know, prices. She's good after that. Wait, my mom? What do you mean? That's insane. Yeah. Yeah. So we definitely need to get that fixed. For sure. You can burn the wire, but as far as the fuel panel, you have to help some. Thank you, Dudley. But we'll just. I don't think my mom will let you burn the wire. I don't think. Replacing the whole home? Yeah. I mean, we don't have to do the whole thing, fortunately. Because there is a part that is a part of the house that's newer, that's been done in this century. That's been completed in this century, so thankfully it's not the whole house. There's some parts of the house that they updated the wiring, but not the whole house, which should be kind of illegal, I think, but whatever. I think after a certain point you should be required to update the whole house, but after that snap, yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do if we can't afford it, you know? You're not licensed? That's a good way to turn into some barbecue. Hi, Venom. How are you? Why hire someone to do a part of the job when you can hire someone to do the whole? Yeah. I mean, also, my mom wouldn't trust you. Imagine getting a huge chunk of the house done. You guys would have to stay in a hotel or another family member's place. Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know how long things it will take. But I'm sure we could stay at a friend's place because we have a friend who lives really close and most of her kids are moved out. I mean, I don't want to stay there necessarily, but if we need to save money, we could probably stay there. It'd be nice if we could do it soon. Like if we had timed it well, cuz my aunt's coming over and she's renting a place. So, it would be nice if we could time it so that we just go over to the rental with my aunt while the electrical's being done. What do you think about older homes versus newer builds? I think that for older homes, at least, I mean, it's just about the quality of the build, right? I think definitely older homes tend to have a higher quality build. And, that might be a little bit of selection bias as well because, older homes with a poor build quality are usually going to not last that long, whereas the ones like mine that have been here for like over 100 years, the build quality is quite nice. Like we have it's a really good house, so I would like for it to not burn down. Throw a tent up in the backyard. Yeah, I will do that. That would be very convenient. It would be, but it's happening in a couple, like in 2 weeks, and I don't have the money yet, so. Some things are built better, some aren't. Yeah, exactly. Most homes back in the day were primarily built out of bricks and stuff. It depends on where you live. Definitely depends on where you live. Most are built out of wood, but in the city you can have a lot of brick buildings, like old cities. I honestly think it's so respectful and sweet that you're helping your mom out so much. You've done the same since you can make money. It can be hard sometimes, but really rewarding. Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, I'm just glad I can help because for a long time I couldn't, and I felt kind of like useless, like, cause my mom's working, but I don't have a job and all that. And Yeah, my mom was always like, oh, just save your money, just save your money. But I'd rather just give it to her. How long have I lived there? I've lived here for over 15 years. Over 15 years, about. Has best ASMR, thank you. Best way to get built a tired Amish. To build the structure, then the electrician to do their part. Too bad we don't have any Amish around here. Or in Germany, where everything is concrete. Every house is a bomb shelter. Or a coffin. Help me a lot, you're not useless. I'm saying, like, in the past, when I didn't have a job. Like, now I can help my mom out. Quite well. And honestly, actually, more than I could have with my old job. But, yeah. I mean, it depends on the month. It depends on the month. Some months are barren, but that's my fault because I should really work harder. I should, like, I always say that I should always be working harder. Where are the Amish when you need them? Mothers are like that, bless them. I learned this kind of felt bad. Had 2-3 jobs, but as soon as you can get a job and help with rent, you gotta give them money without thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, same. Like, I'm looking forward to, like, I don't know. My mom wants to pay off the house. My mom like had 2 options. She wanted to either pay off the house or just sell the house and get a new one. I thought, you know, maybe we should pay off the house. And if we want to sell it, we can sell it and move somewhere else. But for the most part, I do want to move because there's so many things that my mom wants to do to the house. I'm always like, Mom, she tells me everything she wants to do with the house. And I'm like, you know, Mom, I love this house as much as you do. We've lived here for a really long time. But at a certain point, I think we should just move. You know, if we need to do this and that and this and add this, put an addition here, and take space away from the little land that we have already, I think we should just move and have everything we want, you know, right off the bat. You hear each other coughing? In my house? No. My mom is too far away from me, room-wise. It does hold a lot of sentimental value. It does, that's true. And that's why I don't want to move, but I do, like, not have room. Or I have room for VR, but I want more room, you know? I want to have a lot of room for VR. I want to be able to have enough room for, like, a studio setup where I can have, like, a really big... This is a dream, okay? Where I can have one of those really big drawing tablets. And I want to have enough room for my keyboard and, like, just basically have, like, you know, a whole center and, like, a lot of desk space. And, you know, that's my dream. I want to have a giant tablet, enough room to have my full-size keyboard as well. And and a huge, you know, plot of land with enough room for Ryoko to run around to her heart's content. They'll build it quicker too. Damn, I mean that's what happens when you have that kind of experience, you know? They have experience. They've got it down pat. Hi Sam. Hello, how are you? Sometimes it's cheaper to move to a retrofit than to retrofit existing place. Exactly. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I think some of the stuff we'd want to do to the house is just, it's going to be too expensive and it's not going to add that much value for the new owners. Someone can love your old place. I think that's a beautiful way of putting it. I think that is a beautiful way of putting it. You know, we've had so many memories with this house, and man, I grew up here. I grew up here, so. Mine's been every world closing is another one opening. Oh my god, my arm. Did a wise man once say that? But yeah, I mean, I don't mind moving, cause what I have in my mind for the space that I want, I'll always remember my old house, but I'm gonna love the new one, right? Yeah, it's so adorable how I think about this. Adorable. Isn't that just normal? Isn't that just normal? But yeah, my mom wants to do that in like 5 years. So we'll see. We'll see like where we are financially in 5 years to like pay off or do things. Not a bad dream. Yeah. I feel like it's pretty realistic. Germany is much more relaxed with financials than the US overall. You have a really cheap health insurance that's mandatory to have. I'm sure food, rent, side costs are inflated and cost a lot, but as long as you do your paperwork in Germany, most things are just fine. Yeah, that's like, I feel like that's the general consensus in a lot of like European countries. Yeah. 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 You're with you there. Old house is always gonna have a spot, but new house has to meet the requirements. Yeah. And then I can do another 15 years there. Hopefully spend the rest of my life there. I don't know. Like, I think if we move, I wanna be there for forever. We are getting to 7 hours. Okay, let's do 8. Why not? Kiss. Mm-hmm. 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 Good girl, but that's me. That's the good girl. I'm an okay girl. I'm an okay girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, you are. Such a good girl. A very, very good girl. Thank you for the follow, Kuro. I'll be spoiling you today. I'm happy to spoil you. Today's been a good day. Today's been a good day. I'm gonna keep working hard. And I hope it'll work out. I'm sure that it will. I've been in this house since you were 3 months old, so it'll definitely be hard to leave this rundown shack, but I'd like some land in a proper garage. Right? That would be hard leaving a house that you've been in your entire life. That's for sure. And I hope it'll work with you guys too. For how much happiness you guys have given me, you deserve like tenfold. Tenfold. Incredibly. Incredible. Just don't even think about numbers or going until I pass out. Wii U fan, thank you for the follow. Oh, I can't have hope. I'm gonna have hope. I just need to like kick myself in the butt. Ow! It will. I hope so. I hope so. Do your best to be there for you whenever you need. Oh, thank you, Siren. Thank you, Sai. Thank you. You'd love to have a garage again, but you're in a high cost of living area and houses with attached garages start at like 600k. Jeez. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much in the same basket, like around 600 to 700k. Around where I live. Even a little tiny hut costs $500,000. It's Ice, thank you for the follow. No, you deserve tenfold. No, you deserve tenfold. 100-fold. You can kick my butt. You're gonna kick my butt? Please don't kick my butt. Pretty please. You're happy tenfold right here. Are you? I'm glad. It's farmland, so naturally prices are higher for properties of your requirements. That sucks. That sucks. Sometimes, respectfully. No butts, only cake. Oh, don't make me hungry. Today was a good day, a good week. It's been over 6 months that I'm able to spend time with you. Don't make me cry, Dan. You're gonna make me cry. I don't know what it is about these cozy like streams that make me like, I don't know. I think it's just being able to focus a little bit more now that I'm like relaxing and sitting down. But you guys aren't crying right now. I'm getting close, but I don't want to cry on the stream. I don't want to do that in front of you guys. No unconsented butt kickage. You're already there. Only good tears. Yeah, only good tears. It's a sleepover vibe. I think so. You're right. It must be that. Finally able to eat. You're also mostly relaxed compared to earlier. Glad. Wait, what are you munching on? What you munching on? You saved the tears for the essays. You're gonna push me over the edge. I'm gonna start crying. But yeah, general thing is that I'm fucking lucky. I'm fucking lucky to have you guys. I'm so lucky. I'll never forget that. I'll never stop working. You'll never catch me being ungrateful. Okay? You'll never catch me being ungrateful. I will always be grateful. Grateful. Watching two cuties. You should go to the mirror so we can watch three cuties access. Thank you, Taicho. Thank you, Siren. Thank you, Sonic. I feel like lately I've been kind of distant. But that's just, I don't know. I kind I've been getting overwhelmed pretty easily lately. I don't know, maybe that's just like this month. It's just how it is. Oh, thank you, Victory. I hope you are. You've always been very nice to me, so I'm grateful. Leaf Dream, thank you for the follow. No more crying. I'm not crying yet. I'm not crying. I'm tearing up, but I'm not crying. Runky. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. $100. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Runky. It's very sweet of you. Wow. That is a lot of money. I swear I'm gonna save it and not spend it all on kombucha. Speaking of, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna have a new recipe, I think, with the kombucha. I'm gonna try again and do a new recipe, and hopefully it'll work this time. Cause I really do want to save money by making my own kombucha. That would be really nice. Cause kombucha is expensive, okay? There's currently one house with an hour of me for sale and your requirements, and it's 565k. But it has, oh wow, that's actually a really good price for 30 acres, I feel. I mean, for how big it is and how much acreage, that's like actually pretty good. But, you know, 565k is hard to come by. Very thankful you've done something nice to me these 2 months already. It's kind of new in the newbie, but yeah, the community really helped me. Oh, I'm glad, sorry, I'm glad. And honestly, like, I really love to see you hanging out, like, with other community members, even though I might get a little bit FOMO. I think it's so sweet that you're getting along with everyone here. And I could definitely see you being like, I mean, you're already pretty much becoming a Tyrol member of the community already, and it's already about 2 months. Hey, who would have thought this cute girl I found 2 years ago on Twitch playing VRC and Signos the other day would have had such insane fact? Yeah, who would have thought? I never thought anything. Like, guys, you know that when I started streaming, I, like, on this account, I did not think anything was gonna happen. I did not think, like, it would change my life like this. I thought I was gonna, like, do my little butt things, twerk a little bit. Inboard too. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Side Naughty and Lemon. Yeah, right? I agree. And Access. Access hangs out too. Thank you, Inboard Soup. This year going much better in this place than it would have otherwise. That's 100%. I'm so glad, Madam. You're so sweet. You deserve to be happy. You guys buying on your degeneracies? They're not a secret if you announce them in the chats. Access isn't new. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were just naming like people who are hanging out and stuff. My voice is so gentle, real nice for ASMR. Thank you, thank you. He's a freaking flyer, yes he is. Maybe the first streamer to bring Terrace of Joy to your streams. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Siren. I think you're an amazing person. Oh, thank you so much. At first I thought you were just great admirers, but you've come to admire my character. Thank you so much, Mr. Sote. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Also, I hope you're doing well, Dr. Dexter. You're doing well. Hi, Sis Kawaii. Hello. How are you? Hello. Yeah, spending evenings with Lila, you can calmly go about your business and just listen to the angelic voice in the background and immediately learn English. I I hope your English has gotten better with me, even though my English is not very good actually. English is like limiting you to express the appreciation you got for you in the community. No, I get that. I get that. English is hard. English is really hard. But to be honest, I mean, I know it's rough, but for me, I still feel it. I feel it. You're supposed to go play games with friends, but it's so comfy here. Don't let me keep you from your friends. And I can always be on the side, right? No, I'm not always available, but I can make time to yap and be there for you. Thank you. Thank you, Taicho. I really appreciate that. I really do. Nap time? Okay, have a good nap, Desi. Thank you, so sweet. Oh, thank you, Desi. Thank you, Desi. Desi, you're so sweet. Oh my god. I'm glad they gave a chance for me. I'm glad you gave me a chance. I'm glad. I'm always appreciative, because you guys, I know you guys say nice things to me, but there are so many amazing people and kind people and entertaining streamers out there, and for you to take time out of your day to spend time with me, I really do appreciate it. I do. Hi, Pocket. Hi, Pocket. Hi. Yeah, we're still going. Morning. I can't remember how I found you, but I'm glad I did, and also I wish I found you sooner. You're so unique, and it always warms my heart whenever I watch the streams and just chilling in Discord. Aw, thank you, Bragor. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you feel so. Yeah, I like to see you on the Discord too. It always makes me happy when like chatters start to hang out in the Discord as well, because I mean it's okay if you don't talk. I just like that. I don't know. I hope it's bringing you some comfort to hang out. No, must compliment. You don't have to compliment me. Hi, Victus. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. It's a good price for what's there, but aside from actual farmers, place that pays like the third or fourth most paying spot. You can have that money for several years. even if you saved every money penny possible. Yeah, yeah, like, I mean, you definitely have to get a loan. That's for sure. Just want you to know I appreciate your streams and love being able to catch them and tune in, even if I do like a lot. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm really glad. I'm really glad to hear that, Derpy. I'm really glad. I hope I'm glad that, you know, even though you feel comfortable talking. I nice to be myself here. I haven't felt that in a while. That hit me, Lilith. That hit me like a gut punch. Because, you know, there's sometimes you're in a space and you're looking for, you're looking for somewhere to like connect with other people, but wherever you go, you feel like, you're not really welcome and you can't really be yourself. So I'm glad that you feel like that here. I see such curiosity for you passed out even sooner if this was for yeah, we're doing some home. You're shy, that's why you don't speak much. No, I get that. I'm shy too. I'm super duper shy. I've gotten better about being shy, but I'm still pretty shy. Oh, this focus is annoying me. I'm still pretty shy, so stick it. I'm not. It wasn't me though. It wasn't just me. Like, I think, like, I wasn't alone in this community. I had like really good people at the start. You know, like Mir, Drowned, Buka. Like, they all helped shape the community as well. You ever been hooked by a streamer in a community like this? Feels like destiny. Destiny? Kidding. We have to compliment you now. I know I have a praise cake. I don't have a praise cake, I swear. Feels like home and safe place. I know, right? It does. Get that a lot, but not here. You feel welcomed like nowhere else before. I'm glad. Oh, my controller just shut off. Sorry for a little monk. I mean, I was really looking for a community back then. And you made me get the urge to courage to speak English. To also find a group of people I can be comfortable with. There has finally been an end to my search. For sure. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you, damn. But I've never felt what I have here. And as you know, I've been through a lot of community. Thank you. I'm gonna keep it up, and you know, it's not just me, you guys. It's you as well. Okay, make sure people feel welcome. They feel like they can be themselves, unless they're assholes. Unless they're assholes, then they can't be themselves. Woke up to a field session. Yeah, it just brings it like the calm vibes and the like me touching the camera. It just brings it out of me. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna grab my other controller and then charge this one. Oh, this still isn't charged fully. I'm just gonna put it on anyways. Oh my god, look at that fish. What's that fish doing? Polite assholes? Yeah, I guess we do take polite assholes. Mean the world to us. You guys mean the world to me. Like, before this community, I never really, like, I've never spent that much time in Discord before. Like, just in my server. But, I mean, back then I didn't use my server that much. But now, it's like, we spend so much time together, it's actually kind of crazy. You're us. Thank you. Thank you, Smoothie. Hi. Thank you. Who put tears on my big back? Oh my god, my arm. Excuse me, guys. They want some pee-pee the idiots. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Space Boy. Hi, how are you? Yes, same. Nor Discord, nor Twitch. Yeah. Like, I definitely did not stream this much either. I've definitely streamed a lot more. Wouldn't be here if you didn't allow those here. Can't compare. December was really insane. Yeah, it was. We spent so much time together. I feel like the first streamer I've ever tried to be in every stream. Wow. That means a lot. And I'm gonna try and be better about being on time because I feel like guys deserve punctuality. I know sometimes things happen, but I don't know, sometimes the bed is just too comfy. I guess I shouldn't say it's too comfy. It's more like I'm lazy. It's more like I'm too lazy to set stuff up because I can stream from bed now that I'm doing ASMR. I've streamed in bed before. I've streamed in bed before, so I can't even say it's because the bed is too comfy. There's lots of good food to show. I will definitely look at it after stream. After finding you in the community, my used to be look at the roof and listen to music. You turned me into yeah. And sharing a laugh. I love laughing. I love making you guys laugh. When you guys like huh, or like you guys are laughing, like I think that for me is, I don't know, I love doing that. I love putting a smile on your face. I love being in the Discord and hearing you guys talk with each other and laugh and have fun. Like sometimes I'll just be muted and I'll just be listening to you guys and I start tearing up because I'm like, you guys are so we got top last year December 1,000 hours in VC. We'll have to start the month before. I've slept on stream before. Yeah, I have. Naughty wants to make you cry. Jokes on him. I am already. Good tears, right? Good tears. Comfy in bed, streaming and cuddling like bahas. I definitely need one of those. Bed streaming has its risk though, yeah. And then I wake up to a bunch of messages from John. Woman, woman. Make end stream now, woman. Get that every day I can make at least one person laugh. Like smile and laugh. Yeah, exactly. And honestly the fact that like I mean literally you and Hibiki convinced Axis to go to the hospital, which damn near could have saved his life. that by itself, I think about that, and like, if Axis wasn't here, and it like it makes me sad every time I try not to think about it. I try not to think about it. But yeah. So for that, I'm like forever grateful for you guys for having done that, and you know, being caring and taking care of each other. Hi, Scientific Curiosity. Hi, good morning. Yeah, I'm still online. Not for much longer though, because I'm probably gonna get off around 8 hours. You don't talk much, but you love hanging out here. You're always so cozy and fun to be around. Always could have. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm really, really happy to hear that. Love you back. I'm really glad to hear that. Ugh. I'm really glad to hear that. One of your friends' VC is 3.5k hours right now. Damn, that's insane. How you know how much they're at? There's like a timer above in the chat. I'm not crying. You're not crying. You're not crying. I'm not crying either. Wait, focus on Lila. Why? Nick! Nick, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 5 gift up. Thank you. Ice sweating. Ice sweating. Have good luck, Jedi. But yeah, I don't know why these streams always bring out that sappy feelings. And like, I don't know, I guess it just feels like a good time to tell you guys how I feel. Dancing is too distracting. Feel like this community is so great, kind and supporting. You don't fit in here with your depressed self. I don't want to hear you say that, Avo, because when you're depressed, that is the time to come hang out and hopefully try to cheer yourself up and feel a little bit better and feel the support of people around you. Because I felt like that too. And you know, like, everyone here just wants you to feel like better. I want you to feel better. I want you to achieve the things you want to achieve. And you know, I just I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, because you belong here. You belong here. Okay? Whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're depressed, whether you're angry. Okay? There's always a space for you. You've been live for 7 hours. How do I do it on VR? Lots of charging and batteries and staying connected to the wall. Bye, Nick. Bye, Nick. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye. Thank you again. Cozy gives time to reflect. That is true. I kind of like. Can I be honest, guys? I like dancing, but I kind of like this better. Like, where we can just sit down and talk. Because it's kind of hard for me to dance and talk at the same time. Like, I think it's because I guess it's just like I'd rather do one or the other. You know? I don't know. I like the dancing too, though. Nearly crying while dancing would be quite the sight. Yeah, right? Getting watery in eyes by all this talk. Here, let me wipe them. be sometimes so unkind to ourselves, but there's always someone who thinks about you and looks forward to seeing you again. Exactly. Exactly that, Lennon. Like, that's how I feel about a lot of you guys. Always makes you happy, if I can cheer someone up, / make someone smile, keep them. I always preach. I agree. I'm the same way. Preach that always, so everyone's always here for each other in this community. Same. And I'll always be there for you. I'll try my best. Sometimes I'm pretty bad at getting back with messages if you message me though. This moment's the sweetest wholesome thing I've ever seen. Yeah, this community, we can kind of do whiplash sometimes, huh? We can be wholesome one day, and then last week we're not very wholesome. Right, in the club vibes, yeah, right. You just like listening to my voice. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I think I'm starting to make a breakthrough. Start twerking. There's the smile. I have lots of good reasons to smile. Thank you for the follow, Sploopus. Thank you, Lincoln. Sway. They get busy, you need time for yourself as well. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm still having that feeling that I talked about one day, like, where I feel like I'm like lagging behind, but I think honestly it might just be in my head. I mean, I got so much done this month. I just need to like not procrastinate. I think that's really what it is. Just stay consistent with not procrastinating, and that's always been my issue, is the procrastination. So honestly, I can't say it ruined my life, but it definitely set me back, that's for sure. Because right now my life, I don't feel my life is ruined. I can't say my life is ruined right now. In fact, honestly, I'd rather be here, like where I am right now, than the path that I was planning on taking. Like, because right now I can make my passions a part of what I do, like all the other hobbies that I'm passionate about a part of what I do. Like, and I'm still passionate about getting into, you know, biomedical engineering, but to be honest, it's like sometimes I think like, well, what job am I gonna do? You know, I can't really start a company. You know, like that's something that, I mean, I just want to do something where I can contribute towards making something that has an impact on someone's physical health, you know? But that I don't know, maybe that would be better suited. I don't know what path I would need to take to like balance everything that I like, because I don't know if I could do this and work 40 hours a week, because I already stream for 8 hours. It's not that uncommon. Every time I come here, you always welcome me with such a warm tone. It makes me want to keep coming back, and the difference makes my day-to-day life adds up quickly. Aww. Thank you. I'm glad, Parliament. I'm glad. And hi. I saw you the other day in someone else's chat. I was like, oh my, I didn't want to say hi though. I didn't want to say hi because I thought, you know, I was shy, but like a couple weeks ago I saw you. I was like, whoa, that's Parla. Did I ever try reacting stuff on Twitch? Yeah, I have actually. I reacted to a German video actually. This community unlocks FOMO for me. Same. I'm always afraid when you guys are. That's why I hate to leave the Discord first, or like when I'm not the last one, because I know you guys are hanging out and talking and having fun, and I want to have fun too. Teach dance classes. I mean, I guess so. Kiss. Mm. 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 Have good night, Victory. Have good night. Have good night. Sleep well. You done so much. It's amazing. I wish I could support more. No, you support just by watching. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your streams did, and I mean, like, you've already supported so much in general, and then you're like, you don't need to worry about. You don't need to worry about it to attempt. Like, I appreciate it greatly. It's a lot already. So your stream did put me out of a dark place mentally. So never forget that. At least I will never forget that. I will never forget that. I mean, streaming in general kind of did that for me. Like, if I hadn't been streaming and I lost that opportunity for that other job, I think I probably would have I don't know what I'd be doing, but I definitely would not be in a good place. I've been wonders for your headaches. It is a consolation. I'm always surprised that I can, like, I'm just surprised that I can do that. I can say hi to you if I want. I'll say hi. From experience, when you work 2 different jobs, you start losing focus in both of them pretty quickly. Can't really recommend. I felt uncomfortable when I saw that on my work. Yeah, I agree with that actually, because I don't know. Because back when I had my first job, my first big girl job, I was finding it really hard to balance even just my hobbies, and that like had a toll on me, because you know, it's just like when you have a job like that, it's gonna be your job forever, and if you can't learn to adjust, then you're kind of just screwed in terms of doing other things like drawing and art and all that. I reacted to a German video. Did I answer in German? No, it had subtitles. It's like it's Klaus's day at work or something, or it's like Klaus. It's a safety video, and the main character's name is Klaus. And they managed to catch me a little bit, but your streams always improve your mood. I'm glad. You know, maybe I should make a reviews section of my website, and just put your guys' glowing reviews of my stream on my website. 5 stars. She made me cry on a Saturday. I'm glad you started streaming, cause okay, bye bye, Jimon. I'm glad you started streaming, because if you didn't, we would have met an amazing person like you. Me too. Like, I love when I get to, like, I'm at a point in my life where I stop worrying about things that happened in the past, because if things didn't happen exactly the way that they happened, I wouldn't have met you guys. And I don't want to change a thing, because I'm happy. At least most of the time. Sometimes my brain is like... But you guys know how it is. You guys know how it is. It just happens sometimes. I've always been like that. Ever since I like was young too. Like sometimes my brain is just not very nice. One review for 10. 4 out of 5. I gooned. Not kidding when I said the first thing I do when I wake up is open your stream. Really, Mr. Sote? Oh my god, I'm honored. I'm honored. That's what the reviews are for. Yeah, Pocket, and they help so much. Like, they help so much. I was literally like, ugh. I was reading some the other day. Some of the old ones with the thing that you gave me, and yeah, they really helped. Brain juice be in a drop sometime, yeah. That's for sure. I've been ghosting and keep hearing you say my name, but then I realize you're saying Pocket. That's hi Pocket. Playing, having a bad day. Yeah, they really do help. They really do help. I need to get back to a place though, cause I don't know. What's your favorite first message now? Should we frame it? Hi. Hi. I hope you've been well. Hope you're doing very well. Boop, boop. How am I doing? Go to 8 hours. Oh yeah, definitely now that I'm sitting down, I could go to 8 hours. Sometimes feel bad to make me read those long texts, since others do long texts. You don't want to steal my time. I steal your time, so it's only fair that you steal mine. I mean, honestly, kind of thinking about it, I shouldn't overthink stuff like ASMRs and whatever. It'll be fine if I can just do stuff like this. It'll be fine. I still need to figure out how to do my mic handless though, like have a handless setup, so I don't have to hold anything or just anything. Thinking about overthinking, yeah. But you know, I need to just stop. That's what time is for. That's what feedback is for. To improve. You'll never be perfect on your first try, so just do it. I have to spin a wheel and pick. You know what? I should do that. I'm gonna spin a wheel, pick an ASMR concept, and that'll be my first video. You haven't been around too much. You try to keep it shorter. It doesn't mean as much when I'm not around. Don't worry about that. It's okay. Like, I still appreciate when you do come around, and you know, I always miss you, and I hope you know that, okay? I'm never gonna be mad at you or anything. If you still ate my time. Exactly. Write me a book. Haven't been around too. Oh wait, I heard. Look up bits until you find something that really worked. No, really believe that also changed and you sharing such links. Now you sometimes still in a dark place. With your head and managed to get out of the Christ of intelligence and courage alone. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. I mean, sometimes with the way I go around in circles, I don't feel very intelligent, but you know, like I see, you know, it's hard seeing people who are like 20 doing amazing things, but I'm like, you know what? You know what I always say? If they were me, they'd be exactly where I am. And if I were them, I'd be exactly where they are. So, toss it out. Toss it out. I stole your hearts as well. Yoink. Mine. Mine. Just gotta wing it like that master chef is. Oh my god. Just start. Yeah, I should just start. Just cause at first you run non-stop. You're gonna viewbot me. Yay! Comparison is the thief of happiness. They are who you are. You are who you are. Yeah, and I took my path, and they took their path, and it was always gonna be that way. You know. So, the only thing that I can do is just make a better choice now. I always have now. I have now until I don't. And hopefully, in next, like, I just want to work so that 10 years from now, I don't look back and regret, oh, I didn't do this. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't do this. No. I'm smarter than I think. I don't know. I think I'm average intelligence. And I feel like, as well, if I compare to my past self, I'm most intelligent, definitely. I feel like my intelligence has gone down. But I hope that as I kind of broaden my horizons and spend more time, doing new things, reading, learning, that I'll get back to where I was. Did you come back to a touching moment? Yes, Hibiki. Hi. It's also emotional intelligence. That's true. But I feel like sometimes I'm not that emotionally intelligent either. Like sometimes I have a hard time being in other people's shoes, I think. And I've hurt some people sometimes because I couldn't be in their shoes, and but it's always come from a place of me undervaluing myself, I think. Because I think in my mind I'm not as important as I am to them. So I think that, oh, if I cancel, they're not really gonna care, because who wants to hang out with me anyways? Why would they really want to hang out with me anyways? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And compare yourself to others. You have compliment. Yeah, right? And yeah, I agree. I've accomplished a lot, and I think no one can take that. I used to think oh well, I don't want to have streaming as an accomplishment, because stuff if I stopped streaming for a year and came back, barely anyone would be here, right? But it can never be taken away from me, the smiles and the joy and happiness that I've given to people. And even if it one day came to an end, it doesn't change what happened in the past, what I did achieve. If you're able to average intelligence, I don't agree. I don't think you are. I think you're just very hard on yourself. I don't know what kind of brain worms you got going on right now. Me miss the mark because that I appreciate me miss the mark because I just be talking. But love you, love you too, Vicky. Love you too. Okay, I hope you know that too. hydrate. Oh my god, I should hydrate. I barely hydrated this stream. I got 4 bottles of water. I was very responsible today, but I barely drank anything. You want to hang out with me? Thank you, thank you. You want to hang out with me? Thank you. Oh my god, my arm. Just ping us when you come back. You'll be back too. Thank you. My thoughts are the same. Sometimes you feel it. Well, no, that's not true. I want you there. I want you to come and hang out with us, okay? So don't be afraid to come in and say hi and hang out. Look at what you built online. You're very impressive. I remember when you had 100 viewers. Now you're 1K easy. Very impressive. Thank you. And have an amazing person. Thank you, PT Twitch. Hi. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I've had a lot of growth over the past 2 years for sure. And I would be lying if I didn't think about it sometimes. Like I would like, I don't know, I would like to be up in the big leagues with the other streamers that everyone knows, other VTubers, not streamers, VTubers that everyone knows. Like, but you know, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. Like, I feel like as a VTuber, I'm not really known, and I don't really have like a memorable design, you know, but it would be nice. I don't know, like I said, I think it would be cool. But maybe it wouldn't be cool. Maybe it'd be kind of scary. This sounds a little bit scary to be known, like, in the VTuber circle, you know. But, like, you know, if you're a known VTuber, you could have a lot of things happen. You could have videos made about you. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. I like edits, but I don't like video essays. Just know that I should be done without this community. Even though before finding I was in the worst place possible and even though I wouldn't be here. I'm glad you can be here too. And you should know that, like, that I'm glad to have you here always, okay? Always. Always. Okay, always. So don't ever let yourself, like, say, like, oh, they're not gonna miss me, you know, yada yada. Like, I care about you. I share love at meetups when I arrive or start being active. Yes, we love you, Taicho. We love you. Average intelligence, you have many different talents, all of which require. But maybe I'm lower intelligence because I keep picking up a bunch of different hobbies that I don't have time for. Well, I guess I do have time for them now, which is something that makes me the happiest, is that being streamer has given me the time to also do hobbies as well. I know for a while, like, I didn't really do drawing, but that's my fault. That's my fault because I was always really scared of getting back into it and like what my art would be like. But then you wouldn't have time to watch K-dramas. You're right. You're right, Naughty. You're a big leader and you're getting there. It's gonna take time, but you believe I'll get there. Thank you. Thank you. But I don't know. Maybe that's just like, be careful what you wish for, because already kind of are. Yeah, like, I agree. Like, I feel like I'm pretty much almost there, but you know, I don't get like clipped or anything crazy. Being a top VTuber starts to require a business mindset. That is true. That is true. After a certain point, you do need to like have a mind for business and things like that. Which I don't not have. I think I'm just not. I don't want to be the biggest. Okay, I'm not interested in being the biggest. You know, I just think like. I think like maybe having like a little bit of a music career, being known for my music a little bit, and I don't know, just like small stuff. Not like I don't want to be the biggest. I don't need to be the biggest. In fact, I think that would be scary. If that's the trajectory, yeah. Thank you. But I don't know, that's more like if it happens, oh, it's kind of cool. But I'm not gonna be like trying to cozy up with people and like get in their videos and stuff. Like, no, I'm good. I'm your biggest VTuber already. Thank you. Hi, ouchie. Lila's still streaming. I fell asleep. I hope you slept well. Hi, Kirara. Hi, Kiara. Hello. Taichu's monster. I keep calling him Taichu. 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 You want the hug? Hug. Hug Avo. You want to see a Lila V card one day? I know, right? That'd be cool. But I have to make a design first. I have to have a consistent design before I can have a V card. That's first and foremost. I need to have a design to put on the V card. Hi, Dessert. Hello. Welcome in. There's a bunch of artists selling art and music. That's so cool. Oh my god. I would love. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so excited. I'd love to go to stuff like that. Sneeze. Taichu. Can we decorate? We can decorate our V cards. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going, Nihilus. Welcome back. We've just been talking. Don't mean to be a party pooper, but we are getting close to the 8-hour mark. We are. My 2D model is amazing. Use that design. I can't really because it's not my design. And also doesn't necessarily 100% represent the look that I want. But I have been working on a design. I have been working on making my own. But, you know, I'm kind of... guess not, but kind of a perfectionist. So, if I make one, I want it to be like 90%. I'm really happy with it. But at the same time, I do kind of feel like I'm torn. Because, on one hand, the design I'd be most comfortable with, I don't think would look much like my normal model. But my normal model, I've become so comfortable with that I'd feel uncomfortable changing so much. Gonna be a chonker of a VOD, a very chonk. Very chonk. Hi Lau, welcome in. But thank you for Civi. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be taking some aspects of the 2D model and using the design and like adding some of that to the design because there's some stuff that I like the hairpins. Kiss. Must take forever. I have pretty good internet, so it usually doesn't take that long, like a couple hours. Yeah, I just need to remember to upload them. Cause I forget a lot. And I feel bad about that. Hi Cypher, good morning. Yeah, I'm still here. Thank you for the follow, Lumia Lost. But yeah, so I will be hopefully be doing things, and I'm also sorry guys, because I did remember that I said at the beginning of the month that we'd have new emotes as a way to motivate myself to actually do emotes, but it's the last day of the month and I still don't have new emotes, so I don't think I'm gonna get them done before the end of the month. I'm really sorry about that. I mean, it's fine technically. I guess that, you know, you can only say, oh, it's fine, but I do feel bad because I did give you guys my word that we would, and I didn't. Still waiting on sub badges. I know. But I think I do know what I want to do for sub badges. I want to do like stars and moons and stuff like that, at least. Something star moon theme. Because I think that's gonna be my thing. Like, when I got the new starting soon screen and all the assets with that, I realized that I really like the storybook aesthetic, right? And so I'd like to keep going in that direction of like nighttime and like, you know, late night, right? Late night Lila. You forgive me, I've done a lot of the stuff in this month. That's true. That's true. I didn't specify the year. You still have 11 months. You're right, Scumpy. You're right. I still have 11 months. Oh, we have. Wait, did I did the woo? Okay, good boy. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. A very, very, very good boy. Only kisses as compensation. Lilac flower as sub badge. I thought about that. I thought about that too. Maybe, I don't know if is there a lilac emoji? Oh, I just tapped out. You're more excited to see me getting back into art again. The piece I showed the other day looks so good. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I'm really excited too because I did like it. I obviously have some things that I can fix and make better, but I'm glad to be starting again because I definitely for a while just was very just demotivated every time I tried because I'd try and my art would look so bad because I was so rusty and I just I don't know if I want to do that. But after like it's only been like 3 days or so, 3-4 days of like kind of doing a little bit of art every day, and I'm getting that kind of result. So I think I just need to keep going. 2 minutes to 8 hours. Can I voice act? Not really. Don't stress about that. Better late than never. I will take my time. I will take my time. But not too much time. In all fairness, I feel like lots of artists have been failing to meet their deadlines lately. That's true. I mean, like, that's why I can't do commissions, because having to meet a deadline, having someone else's money, hard-earned money on the line, having to meet a deadline, you know, and potentially failing their expectations or even actually failing their expectations is so hard on me. I can't do commissions. I really can't. Like, It breaks my, like, back when I did commissions, it literally broke my heart when I just could not seem to execute what they wanted. Like, I felt so bad because not only had they wasted their money, they wasted their time, you know. So I really can't do them. Like, I'd have to be at a certain skill level to where I feel comfortable, like, or like some sort of like expectation for, you know, what they'll be getting, or I don't know. Hug Totem, hug Sai, hug Taicho. You've been having that to a lesser degree with some edit work, just not finding a flow you're happy with. Yeah, I get that. I will always love your edits though. Your edits are so good, Pocket. I don't know if I can speak for other, but I think streamer healthy is priority number 1, so take your time. I will. And I'll take care of my health. I think this month I didn't really take the best care of my health, despite, you know, exercising a little bit more, but I don't really eat as well as I could have. So I need to get better at that. Commission stress you out. Yeah, right? It's stressful. It's stressful. I commission you to be yourself. But who am I? Hi, Pika Chips. Hi, how are you? Despite me having trouble putting my emotions into words, this is really comforting and wholesome. I'm glad. Nuzzles? Do you want black lipstick? Vane? I'm your number 1. I'm your number 1, but I need to go number 2. I'm kidding. Christ woman. As Jan would say, classy. Either was fine. Okay. Hi, Konaranu. Welcome in today. Happy Saturday. How are you? I thought when you huff, I'm the only one not bothered by it. Yeah. I'll get you one day. Gotta balance out the wholesomeness with silliness. Hi, Laugh. Yeah, I'm still live. Gotta end up the month with a good one, right? Nice, good long one. Nice, good long stream. But also just nice. It's just nice and oh, Did you guys know that my aunt's bringing her kids? She comes over here, so I might have to babysit. So I might be gone for a couple days in March, cause we're gonna be doing stuff, and I might have to babysit and stuff like that. So, yeah, you babysitting. I like them though, so it's not you. They're good kids. You know, there is a Shyla. Oh my god. Withdrawal already kicking in. I'll be back tomorrow. I guess we'll be doing VR chat. And then I have to make my new schedule tonight. And show that for you guys. Niece nephew club? No, I'm not putting my niece and nephew on here. Or I guess, well, they're my cousins technically. Kids stealing your Layla. Yeah. Good excuse to touch some grass. Yes, I will be touching grass. Tomorrow's song request day? Yeah, we'll be doing song requests. When I'm like 1-2 hour energy with kids, my energy levels are completely gone. I'm actually the opposite. Like, I get more energetic around kids. Like, I love kids. I love kids a lot. Like, I think they're so cute, and they're really like they're cute. They're adorable. They like to have fun. They don't really think about things too much, usually. But I don't really like. There are a lot of responsibilities, so I don't really want kids myself, to be honest. Like, if I was gonna have kids, I at least need to get to the point where I can take care of myself first. You know, it's pretty irresponsible to have kids when oh, what just happened? I must have accidentally clicked reset avatar. Playing with kids is fun when you can go home to no kids, right? Feel like kids hate you? Oh, why do kids hate you? Is that why your energy around it? Are you kids? Why someone like you seem to be good to handle this? Like, we're like kids a little. Yeah, a little. Like a little. Yeah, the mods babysit you guys. It's like being the fun uncle. Yeah, right? I'm the fun cousin. Don't know how you ever had much energy, but yeah, I wish I could parent kids and yeah, right? Can you guys believe it? I did have more energy as a kid. Can you guys believe I had more energy as a kid? I had more energy. Sometimes I didn't have much energy at all. I was pretty depressed, but hi Lexon, hi Hamster Cager. But I mean, pretty much nothing has changed because even now, sometimes I have days where my energy is just shot. And I don't know why. Like, but I think it's just sometimes it's just like that, you know? Sometimes it's just like that. Hi Lexon, hello. Hi. Thank you for the follow, Woke. You told our parents we're never having them. My bloodline ends here. Less body to consume, but also they get more to expend. Playing kids is like one nice once a week for a few hours. I mean, I could play with kids a lot more than that, but I think definitely the stress of being responsible for like another human being would get to me. I'd be pretty stressed out. We had some families with small kids at the library today. They were running around the building about the entire time they were here. Damn. It's a library, not a racetrack. I'm good. How are you, hamster? At least not with something making it that way. Yeah, I don't drink caffeine at all, so. Their energy is infinite. Like, can you guys believe that my mom had me at the age that I am now? Like, that's insane to me. I actually brought, like, you know, I brought that up to my mom and she's like, yeah, I know. When I'm old and single, I'll just find a kid on the street and you will be my next of kin. Gonna adopt some random kid off the street. Just realized that PP2 goal got smashed these 2 days. Yeah, like, it's insane. It's insane. We're at 400. We hit 400. That's like 100 over the goal. Holy moly. Yeah. That's actually insane. I'm also kind of selfish, and there are a bunch of things I haven't done in life that I want to do. I don't think it's selfish. I don't think it's selfish to. Oop. I don't think it's selfish. I mean, selfish to who? Where's the person you're being selfish to? Oh yeah, they don't exist because they're hypothetical. They're not even existing. So, you know, it's like, you know, live your life. And yeah, I agree. Like, I think there are definitely some extra challenges raising kids these days because of the state of the world and social media and technology these days. So they had a better housing market and worse birth control. That's true. That's true. In general, yeah, I mean, it makes sense because people are going to have kids when they're financially able, and you know, when you're financially able is becoming later and later in life. My hypothetical GF nags me all the time. Yeah, right. The market is really bad too. It's more selfish to have a kid and not be equipped to take care of them, whether it's financially or mentally. Exactly. I agree with that. Everything's so bloody expensive. Exactly. Not even adopt, just appoint him as my successor. You have been given this right. Oh my god, speaking of successor, I'm not naming names, but my friend knows a friend that knows a friend, okay? This person got an inheritance of somewhere around like some millions of dollars. 2 years later, guess how much is left? Ugh, dude, like, some, like, I mean, I guess it's not lucky because he did have a family member die. It's not lucky. Like, it's not lucky, but like, that money, if you used it right, you could set yourself up for life, or at least for another, couple decades. Taxes are pro spending. Absolutely, it was the spending. How do you go from millions to zero? Spending it. Must have DoorDashed every hour. Even some EU countries that give money to have kids is still not enough for the cost of a child. Damn. But more debt. I mean, at least there's no debt. I don't think they're in debt. That's a life-changing amount of money. Dividend stocks will always be the savior of mass money accumulation. Will they? I definitely looked into dividend stocks, but you have to have a lot to get anything out of it. This is very typical for people who win the lottery. Most waste it and spend it quickly. Yeah. I mean, that's just the general thing. Like, about getting a bunch of money. I mean, yeah, that's typically how it ends up. I mean, I've read what happened, like the stories of things that have happened to lottery winners, and it's so sad. Definitely gonna be anonymous if I ever win the lottery. Imagine splitting the wealth your ancestors put into work like that. I know. Like, if I built up a company, a business, that would be the exact thing that I would be afraid of. Like, just not even selling the company, but the company, like the money that comes from the company is just like hissed away, For most people, if they're smart, just 30K is enough to be a millionaire who never has to worry about money. I can't agree with that. If you invest wisely, that is a decent amount of money to start off with. We're working on it. We're working on it. But, like, for now, I don't have any, like, I have savings, but the way that I like to see it so that I don't waste my money is that as long as there's stuff I need to pay for, I don't really have money, Like, we need to get the electrical done, because that's a fire hazard. So, I mean, I do DoorDash every once in a while, but, I'm good about, that's the only thing I'm bad about is money for food. But everything else, I don't spend money on anything else. Okay, I'm really good about not spending money on anything else. Picking up DoorDash in order for that family members be rolling in their grave, I would be. I feel like I could live off $1 million for the rest of my life. Same. I could too. Maybe not now, but a few years ago, the average person did not make $1 million in their lifetime. Yeah, exactly. Hi, definitely no cat. Hi. 30K after tax. I would assume so after tax. Like, I think 30K is a bit low. Like, maybe, like, 50 or 100. 100 definitely. I feel like it could turn into $1 million. It's sad that investing has gone from something that you could do to something you have to do. I mean, I feel like investing in general is good if you have a lot of savings, because otherwise, unless you don't have a high yield savings account that's, matching inflation, you're just losing money. You try not to use DoorDash. Same. I didn't use it for all of December, and then was really bad about it in January. That's what I tell people when I have bills and what not to pay for it, and they ask for to go do something. If there's bills, I don't have money. I'm broke at that point till the bills are paid. Exactly. That's the same way that I see it. I think it's a good way to see it. So that way you don't go overspending. Just, oh, I have this in my bank account, so I technically have money. Like, DoorDash is a wallet killer. Yeah, for sure. Like, is it mostly healthy food? I'd say it's fine. No, usually when I DoorDash, it's not healthy. Like, I usually get stuff from this Vietnamese place or a Chinese food place. So, it's not really healthy. Or are they Japanese? I don't know, because they sell like both Chinese and like, it's just Asian food. And I said short 10-hour stream, I was joking. Also, yes, food is very important. It's important. Yeah, and also eating tasty food makes me happy. Eating tasty food makes me happy, okay? Caught. Her DoorDash is healthy food. I've done it before. I've gotten like healthy food from this one place that sells like really like healthy food. 100k is a good start. Yeah. See, okay. Now I know I'm right. Yay! Cause Gumpy says it right. Guys saying you could live off 1 million. Yeah, live off of, not spend on a hobby. You could, you know, spend a bunch of money on any hobby. I'm talking like food, water, bills. You're fortunate enough not to be living off paycheck to paycheck, so you can invest quite a bit of your earnings into investments. I'm glad. I'm glad. Honestly, might need to pick up on cooking Chinese food, save some money, and make it at home. Same. I was thinking that because sometimes I do get, like, sometimes I get fried rice from this Vietnamese place, and it basically just tastes like what I'd make at home, which is not bad. It just tastes a little bit better because I think they probably put MSG in it or something. I don't usually put MSG, but yeah, it basically tastes as good as the stuff that I make at home. So, which is good though, because it means that it's fresh and it's a high quality. Yeah, I'm saying I'm a good cook. I'm saying I'm a good cook. Restaurant quality. Yeah, restaurant quality. Healthy food has even more premium. Yeah, usually it does. That's true. If you're gonna try to eat healthy, you might as well be healthy and walk, run, and ride a bike there, or at the minimum drive. I agree with that. And when like the summer comes around again, or like spring, I'm gonna be out there on my scooter, at least. You know, I'm gonna be out there on my scooter again. I just don't like riding my scooter in the winter because the sides of the road are filled with snow, so there's even less room for me to drive. Like, it's really bad. And I'm not trying to get run over. If you put the million into a fund paying dividends, as long as you get 10k yield, you're still making 100k to live off pre-tax. That is very comfortable. That is very comfortable. You can save 1k in a year and yield from that 2k. Sure, do that every year, and long term it will pay off. Investing small sums is always better than having your savings sitting. That's true. That is true. That is very true. I agree with that. And I do put what I do save away at least, and hopefully I'll be putting them. I do have a savings account, but I haven't put anything in it for a while. It's some holdover. It's like a Roth IRA that I have from a long time ago. 10-hour stream? No, not 10-hour stream. Hi, Katarn. Hi. Do I do the whole rice flipping thing? um rice flipping. I mean, I make it in a wok and I just kind of like, I don't know if that counts as flipping. Yes, you can try my cooking. You can try my cooking. Checking food channel for what I posted there. I haven't cooked in a long time, no. Or properly cooked. Just because of the kitchen, the way the kitchen is. But I mean, we have a grill, but I don't like cooking on the grill. It's really annoying to have to be outside at night, like when you want to actually eat, and like, or even like later in the day. It's really annoying to be outside and like having to go back inside to get stuff and going outside and like, I mean, I know I should bring everything that I need, but I don't want to bring everything outside. The outside's dirty. I don't want to bring my kitchen stuff outside to dirty outside play stuff. It's annoying, okay? So you want to learn stocks and shit, the quicker you get to some money. I mean, the easiest thing is to just do some index funds or something like that. Oh. I went to proper carbonara, but one, I actually don't know how to pronounce that. It's not easy to come by. Well, I hope one day you can. I'm sure it'd be delicious. Did I just grab you? Yeah. Take my strong hand. Okay, guys, I should get off now. Thank you for the amazing stream. I had a really good time. Oh. I had a really good time. Okay. I had a really, really good time.